We're here today at River's Edge Camp with Pastor Mike Landry from The Link in Medicine Hat. So tell me a little bit about how this opportunity arose to become chaplain for the Medicine Hat Fire Department.
One of the firefighters, Christian firefighters that was part of the Medicine Hat Fire Department, had a vision for chaplaincy. So they put the word out there, and he came and talked to me with that if I would consider. So I actually had to interview for the volunteer role of fire chaplain.
So what does a fire department chaplain do?
Well, there's primarily three different roles that I fulfill. One is I get called when there's a structure fire or an incident of scale, they call it. So whenever all three stations respond, I get called out as well from 911 dispatch. So I go to help the families and the victims affected by fire. Secondly, I also work with a team for critical incident stress, CISM, team that helps the firefighters deal with the traumatic stress related to their occupation. They go on scene and they see some horrific sights, as well as being one-on-one and connecting with the guys personally and walking through just life issues, talking a lot about relationships and marriage with them, talking about just dealing with things like cancer. So
you're a full-time pastor at The Link. How do you find time to take on the ministry of chaplaincy in a very significant role in the city of Medicine Hat?
I have to say that I have a fantastic board and congregation that really sees the ministry of chaplaincy as a way to connect into the community. So there's a real freedom, and sometimes that costs the Link. There was one call where I was called out at 8 a.m. on Sunday morning, and I was supposed to be preaching. So we had to take care of things in very short order, and a lot of people picked up some pieces as I responded out to what they had thought was a 4-fatality fire.
Well, so how have you been received into the fire department?
Well, a few of the guys that were part of the initial chaplain committee to set this up warned me. There's a few that may not like the fact that you are here and are rather suspicious about, you know, bringing in a chaplain. But the open door that God has given there, the favor, the relationships, I love going to the fire hall. Like, there is a wide open opportunity to sit there and to talk with the guys, to sit down and have lunch. They're fantastic cooks, and they invite me for food all the time. So to sit there and to I orientate every new incoming firefighter on critical incident stress. So I get to meet with every single one personally. Actually doing a wedding for the chief this weekend.
Oh, nice.
So it's just the opportunities that have come. And
is there someone else, another story you could tell us?
I just remember this one lady who was a widow, 60 years old, who was watching her fourplex go up in flames. And she was standing there in her housecoat and her slippers, and that's all she had. And she didn't have insurance. And you could just see the pain and the loss and how am I going to recover? To be there with her and prayed with her and helped her find out what would be the next step. And she just commented that there was a peace that was present as I was meeting with her, that she experienced God with her. And Jesus wanted to be there to let her know, you're going to be okay.
Well, so do you find that your responsibility takes you away from your role as even husband and father? Like, how does that all fit in? Because you're a family man too, right?
It does take me away, but I've also seen it add to my life, add joy. There's such a sense of joining Jesus on mission. There is an amazing experience of watching His Spirit work through this opportunity and seeing the fruit. We've seen several firefighter families begin attending the Link just by being present and being there with them for over 3.5 years now.
Well, it's not a fire bell. It's a dinner bell. But Mike, it's been great talking with you today in just a beautiful setting about a great opportunity that God has given to you to be the presence of Jesus, to live like Jesus, for Jesus, in the power of the Spirit of Jesus in your community. So that's great. Thank you for your willingness to be involved in the kingdom in that way.
Oh, thanks, Lynn.
Bless you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.